Raider tees, bigger, better, and go blue.
It's the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coach's Corner, fueled by Donut Country and McDonald's on 101.9, 100.5, 1450, WGNSSports.com and Big G TV.
And this portion of the show brought to you by Rick's Barbecue, serving up the best smoked barbecue, ribs, and many local favorites on Warrior Drive. Locally operated by Anne Marie Brents and the Lanning family. We're continuing the stretch of head coaches, and Wendell Ingram of the Rockvale Rockets is a suitable ending for me anyway, out of the four that I've talked to today. And Wendell, it's been kind of a roller coaster ride for the Rockets here in the last week or two. Some really good, some not so good.
It has been. The good thing out of it all is we're still fighting. We're still in there.
And the games have been super close, I must say.
Yeah. The championship game the other night was very good. We knew Oakland was going to come out, and they're making a historic run right now. After starting the season off a little rocky, Coach Rutland has them playing pretty good right now. And
that's not a surprise to you, though, is it?
It's really not. Coach Rutland's a great coach. He did the same thing at Laverne. I'll rewind. I think he did the same thing at Wake Forest, and then he did some great things at Laverne, and he's doing some really, really good things at Oakland right now.
Okay, let's talk about the Rockets here a little bit. I know a close game against Oakland in the district championship game. You beat Riverdale 74-50, then lost to Oakland in the championship, and that's kind of where we stand. But overall, I think your guys feel pretty good about what's going on.
It has. It worked out pretty good. I think some motivation for the guys is we're going to start the first round of region quarterfinals tonight at home. It's always a good thing if you can play at home. But we're going to play against a team that ended our season last year, which was Laverne. They ended our season, so the guys are using that as motivation. They're gonna have it's a different coach over there now, a lot of different players, but they guys are gonna come out hungry after a big win against Smyrna.
I forgot about that. Yeah. And as a coach, you use those kind of things, don't you, to motivate? Because you remember.
I do. So I went in the board yesterday, man, and I would just make sure I wrote Laverne 100 times on the board just so they could see it. Because our season ended last year, which we felt like we had a good run that we could have made, and Laverne, they got us, and which was a close game as well. But tonight we got to come out and we got to be ready to go.
Oh, well, it's a do or die tonight, isn't it? I mean, this may be the biggest game that you play all year, really.
It is. I'm not ready to get those clear totes out to put those uniforms up. I want to play as long as I can, if possible.
You've had a great year, and 17-10 overall. You went 5-1 in the district. I mean, it's been a really good season, and here's the thing. I think some of it, everybody wants to beat the person on top.
Always.
And you were kind of like the target. And I think in the district championship or district tournament, you were the target. I mean, we're going to go, and that's who we want to get. Now you're kind of all even again, and I think all the records kind of go out the window. Is that an advantage to you guys? I think it might be.
It is. We knew, anybody who's sitting at the top, someone's always looking to try to knock you down. Now we're on a level playing field. It's not about trying to knock somebody off the top now. It's just trying to keep playing to where you don't have to end your season. Everyone has the same goal, is to get to the glass house. We do have the pieces that can get us there. I compare us to a lot of different teams all the time in practice. But it's up to our guys. If they're ready to be done, we can definitely make that happen. But if not, I think you're going to see a different fight in this team now.
I want to get your feelings on the district, the way it's been this year. 4 teams. Seemed like you played everybody like in a 4-week span, three to 4 week span. Is that something you think you've enjoyed, or is it just kind of don't really matter, or would you like to see something a little different?
I do want to see something different because you almost get to playing like you're in a round robin situation. My pay scale on those decisions is not that great with that, but I do wish they do something a little different. I think one thing that we floated is, playing each district team 3 times, and then, you can still play your region teams, and then kind of having it to where the bottom 2 teams play against each other as a play-in game, and then you go with that. But, a lot of people do like that tournament feel, because if you're getting hot around February, you can't make a run. But when you go to the cost it takes to run a tournament, hospitality rooms, paying security and things like that, you're not going to make money.
That's really, I think, what is the main problem with it. When you have 100 people in the gym and you've opened up the concession stand, you have how many SROs you have to have there?
Yeah, you almost want to, instead of popping popcorn, you may want to go get some Ritz crackers and crumble them up and put them in a bag and hand them out. But I get it. You want to help everybody, you want to take care of everybody, but like you have to look at those smaller programs. They can't sit there and run a tournament for 4 nights in a week and expect to make a profit. It's not going to be there. And if you're in the business not to make a profit, then why are we even charging to get in the game? So you might as well just have everybody come in or watch through the glass.
Do you think it makes a difference that the district tournament basically everybody goes to? I mean,
it's no fun in that.
Some of the assignment.
Yeah, I look at that it's kind of being watered down. When I played in high school, you had to play hard to be able to make it. And people now, when you go out there, they will let you beat them by 30 because they're like, hey, I'm in it no matter what.
Right.
So it's kind of.
There's even instances, I think, where people don't play some of their players
definitely.
Injuries or whatever.
Yes, definitely. I just saw that within the last, week or so. People like, hey, I'm not going to play them because, we just want to get ready for the region tournament. Once you start doing it that way, it takes the fun out the game.
And you got to play. You got to pay for plaques. People don't understand tournament trophies. That's all part of it, isn't it?
It definitely is. If you want to water it down, we can go to Dollar Tree and get a book of stickers and just hand them out and just say you're a winner, because that's basically what it's turning into. So it's a conversation that's going to happen soon, and someone's just scared to pull that trigger on it right now.
And I think too, you have to kind of go through it to actually see it. See it the way it's going, whether you like to make changes or not.
Because TWA, they're going to send you that invoice in the email no matter what. Right. If you had 100 people, if you had 1,000 people, and they're just like Middle Tennessee Electric. If you don't pay them, they gonna turn your services off.
I'm expecting a pretty good crowd at your place tonight. What game starts at 6? I believe
6 o'clock tonight. You got time to come out and watch a good game tonight, and still have a chance to have a date night tonight.
Yeah, go have dinner, maybe a movie.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Definitely. And I mean, our fan base is gonna come out no matter if we played at 5, 6, or 7. We had a good crowd last night for our girls who got a big win last night as well. We're hungry right now, and hopefully we can get this W and be ready for Tuesday night as well.
Okay, let's talk about a few players while we got some time. I love Paldo. I wish he'd stay in the game more, but foul trouble sometimes. But he's a force just standing there, really.
Yeah, we call him Sinbad because he looked just like him. So he's one of those ones where sometimes he fouls and he come out looking at his hands, and I'm looking at him like, hey, yes, you fouled. And then, it calms him down a little bit. But he's at practice a lot of time. He's like, we cheer him on because he stayed and played 4 quarters. But for this run, Dallas has to be in the game. He has to be in the game. We can't do it without him. I mean, but guys like Jada Smith, who has stepped up, Kalen Buckingham is one that we just started dressing. He stepped up pretty big for us. But, guys like Elijah France and Kaysen and Arden and Caleb, man, they picked up the pieces sometime for them to where they have to go and guard a big man once Dallas gets in foul trouble. So they take it. They have his back. They definitely have his back.
You mentioned France and the brothers, and boy, that's a good combination. That's 3 really good guys to depend on.
Yeah, you can't scout those guys. So if one of them is on, you can maybe a little bit, but if all 3 guys is rolling, you got a long night ahead of you. They can play. They can play.
Arden is really at the free throw line.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's kind of money. I mean, that's the kind of guy that you want the ball in his hands at the end of the game.
And his hand, and the crazy part about it is he's a freshman.
Yeah, and he doesn't act like a freshman to me. The way he plays, he never gets excited, never gets that rattled.
He now he's growing a little mustache. Now he's really done changed. So he thinks he's a grown up now. So I joke with him a lot. He's a really good kid, and man, the sky's the limit for that kid. He's gonna be really, really good. It's been a while since Rutherford kind of had a kid like that. I guess the last person you could think of are the Hayes sisters and maybe Dangerfield, but
making that kind of impact.
Making an impact, and Arden is the next one. I mean, you can stamp it. He's gonna be the next kid.
What do you look out from Laverne tonight? I know they had a big win in the consolation game. They can be dangerous.
They can be dangerous. You know, with Laverne, they playing with nothing to lose.
Right.
I mean,
that's the scariest part.
That's the scariest part. So I'm just gonna keep it scripted and be like, hey, we got to come out there and play. Now I could turn it into a pep rally and talk a little jump, but I'm not gonna do that. But they're gonna be ready. They're gonna come out there and give us their best punches, and we just got to be able to dodge them and keep playing. But you know, with our home crowd, we're gonna start the game off fast, and our goal is to try to get ahead of them and stay ahead.
With it being the one game and you're out, fast starts are really important, aren't they? I mean,
it is, and with us being as conditioned as we are, if you let us get ahead of you, we're gonna probably we're gonna celebrate at the end. We're gonna definitely celebrate.
It's a long season about ready to close, isn't it?
Man, it is. I hope I get to sneak back in every once in a while if my season ends soon. So
yeah.
You're gonna have to call security on me.
The games they all matter, but get this one and you live to see again, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Wendell, always a pleasure talking to you, and good luck tonight against the Laverne Wolverines. That's at 6 o'clock now. If you live in the Rockvale area, go out and check them out. Or if you don't live in the Rockville area, I guess you can come from
come on out
Nashville
there.
if you want to, right?
Yeah, definitely.
This portion of the show brought to you by the law offices of John Day, providing superior legal representation to injury victims and their families. Find out more at johndaylegal.com. Up next, I think Danny Brewer is going to head up the rest of the show.
Pizza.